questions had a sound. What if we took our paradigms and flipped them upside down? What if we made room for us all? What if we wouldn't let you fall? What if we wore our bodies like the splendor that they are? What if we synthesize? What if we integrate? What if we energize? What if we liberate? Oh, gracious spirit of the universe, rise up like the sun. We've got some questions and we need divine direction. Help us to believe it's still to come, still to come, still to come. A better day is still to come. What if? What if? What if love could heal the violence? What if she gave voice to the silence? What if we let her blessings go across the sea of broken hearts, illuminate the broken sparks with love? What if we could heal the violence? What if we gave voice to the silence? What if we let our blessings flow across this sea of broken hearts, illuminate the broken sparks with love?
Don't you know all you need is love? Don't you know all you want is love? Talking about love.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We all need L-O-V-E, love. Shalom, shalom. Welcome to our TBI Zoom Siyyum. I'm Cantor Paul. You can see me now. And here along with Rabbi Kupitz. And just wonderful to have everybody here with us. I see already, looking at Facebook, some folks I just want to give a personal shout out to. Of course, one of my most appreciated and respected teachers from when I was in seminary, Judy Aronson, is on with us. That was very exciting to see. And I'll turn it over to Rabbi to run down whoever else may be online. Rob?
Hello, Erev Tov, everyone. Welcome. Good to see you. I'd like to welcome Adele and Ellen and Marla and Kylie and Janet and Marianne and Aaliyah. All of you, welcome. It's great to have you on with our Zoom Siyyum. Great to be with you. And we're going to start with a little bit of music. So I invite all of you to sing along at home, wherever you are. And I invite Cantor Paul to help get us in the spirit, warm up our spirits. You're muted. You're muted, Cantor.
I was saying, we're doing a little bit of throwback. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבר אחים gam yachad. Now I know if you're like me, you've been spending a lot of time sitting in front of the computer all day, Zooming and working, and maybe a little bit of play thrown in there, but kind of shake it off. Maybe slide up to the end of your seat, even if you can't stand up. I can't stand up because I dropped my guitar, but I'm going to lead us in a little bit of a dance. Everybody, all you kids, dance around. Hine matov manayim shever achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shever achim gam yachad. Hine matov yalalai yalalalalai. Hine matov yalalai yalalalalai. Hine matov manayim yalalai yalalalalai. Hine matov manayim shever achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shever achim gam yachad. Hine matov manayim shever achim gam yachad.
Yes, how good it is for us to be together always, and I appreciate everybody being with us. A few other people to say hello to, so I'll say hi to Jacinta and Chris as well, who have joined us on Facebook. It's great to have you with us, and we're going to take a moment and allow anybody who wants to say a few words of hello. I see that Becca already has her hand up, so I'll let Becca say something there.
Go ahead.
I made a picture, and these are two snowmen.
Oh, wow. Some snowmen. Cool.
No, so I made a triangle, funny weird-looking triangle, and a braid, and Becca, and a mouse, and a piggy, and a sun, and a cookie.
You made a lot of things on that.
House.
Wow. And look at your name there too. Becca.
And on the back, there's a circle.
Oh, look at that.
Circle of life.
Cool. Becca, you did a lot of art today. That's cool.
Every day.
Good. All right.
I changed myself into that circle.
You're going to change yourself into that circle?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Aurora, go ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
What do you do?
We got these things called kiwi crates.
Yeah, kiwi crates.
It's an activity?
It's a science activity.
Oh, cool. Cool. It's always good to do science activities.
And why did Becca want to say into that circle too?
I don't know. Aurora, why don't you talk about what science we learned?
We learned how to make flowers.
Well, we learned actually about capillary action.
Ah, capillary action. All right. And I see behind your head, I see Ronan. There it is. There's Ronan. I mean, Aaron's there too, but we tend to notice the kids. So yeah. Hi. Good to see you guys. Yeah, good to see you guys. Hi. Hi, Lois. Good to see you. Just wave. Say hello. There you go. All right. Well, it's good to be with everybody. I'll share a little story and then we'll move into our evening Siyyum. So once there were a brother and a sister, and they grew up on a farm. And when they grew up, they each had their own farm, one on each side of a mountain. One was married and had children, and the other lived alone. And they would visit each other often, cross over the mountain to visit each other, and they loved each other very much. Well, it had been a very good year. Their harvest on both of them had very good harvest. And so the the brother woke up one morning early and said, well, my sister lives all alone on the other side of the mountain, and I have more than I need, and I have a family here to help me and to support me. I'm going to bring some of my grain and put it over there so that she can enjoy it. She needs it more than me. So that night, under the cover of darkness, he brought 3 bags of grain and he placed them with his sister's grain, and then he went home. What he didn't know was his sister woke up just about an hour later and thought to herself, I had a very good harvest, and my brother, he has a whole family over there that needs to be supported by his harvest. So I'm going to bring him some food, some wheat that he can sell that will help out his family. She grabbed 3 bags of grain, hiked over the mountain, and left them with her brother. Well, both of them, when they woke up in the morning, they were confused. They knew that they had each brought 3 bags of grain over the mountain, but they had just as much grain now as they had then, that they had before. So the next night, the same thing happened. The brother grabbed 3 bags of grain and carried them over the mountain, left them with the grain of his sister. She woke up a little later and grabbed 3 bags of grain and carried them over the mountain and left them with the grain of her brother. Again, they woke up confused. What could have happened? So, one more time, the final time, brother woke up, started to gather his grain. He was running a little later than he had been the other 2 nights. Sister woke up a little bit earlier, grabbed 3 bags of her grain. They both started walking up the mountain, walking up the mountain, walking up the mountain, walking up the mountain, and it was very dark. When they got to the top of the mountain, they were standing facing each other, and they saw right then each of them carrying 3 bags of grain, and they understood immediately what had been happening. This was not a time of COVID, so they gave each other big hugs, and they understood what had been happening, and they loved each other very much for each wanting the other to have a share of their blessing. And the tradition taught in the midrash, in the legend tradition of Jewish writings, that it was on that mountain, which later became Mount Moriah, that mountain, that later God decided to build the temple in Jerusalem because of the love that 2 siblings showed for one another. We're now going to move into our Siyyum. I'm just checking Facebook here to see if there's anything new to report, but I don't think so. We're going to move into our Siyyum, our Shema, and Hashkivenu prayers.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom, L'Shalom. V'hamidenu Shomrenu L'Chaim. Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shalomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shalomecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath your wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night, till we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right, O Adonai. Amen. Amen, amen. Amen, amen. Amen. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu L'Shalom, L'Shalom. V'hamidenu Shomrenu L'Chaim. Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shalomecha, Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shalomecha. Amen.
Hi, just a few announcements to share with all of you. First, happy Wednesday. And tomorrow is Thursday morning. And so there is music tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock with Cantor Paul on the TBI Preschool Facebook page. And then it will be Shabbat. And on Friday, we have a 6:30 p.m. service geared for our younger families, and our 7:30 Shabbat Classic service. We hope you'll join us for one of those. A few ways that you can be engaged and connected to our High Holy Days. First of all, if you haven't yet sent back your commitment for the new year, please do that so that you can get all the proper links and everything like that for the High Holy Days. Secondly, we'd love to have from you some way that you can participate in the High Holy Days. I have 4 ways that you can do that. The first is you can send us a picture of your family doing something, something Jewish or a portrait or something, and send it to pics@tbipomona.org. It's in your congregational email. Or you can send a short little video of something like, from our family to yours, wishing you a Shana Tova, just a sentence or 2 of New Year's greetings that we could include with others over the course of our High Holy Days. Or if you're interested in sharing a reading as part of our service and that we would assign it to you, but you would pre-record it, then let us know that too. There'll be more information about that coming out very soon, but giving you a heads up, and any of that you can also let us know, or the first 2 you can do without letting us know and just send them to us along the way. So
if Rabbi, if I can clarify just a couple of things, the pics and the little short videos, you can likely email those to pics@tbipomona.org. Please, if you're considering doing a greeting, any kind of a video, you keep it horizontal, not the typical way we hold the phone, but keep it horizontal because that will match the size of our screen, and we don't have to chop you in half. Email it. Short videos should email without too much of a problem. If it gets for the longer pieces that you'll contribute, we'll give you a special link to and show you how to do that. So,
okay, so those are coming up. Also for our families, our younger families, you'll be getting things in the mail pretty soon for some packages that will be delivered for the High Holy Days with some activities for our younger kids. And we'll also have deliveries for families as a whole that will be coming up as well. Those will only go to people who we've received our renewals from this year. so that we know who's really going to be joining us and interested in receiving those things.
Right.
And please, no matter what your financial background and capability is right now, we know some people are hurting. We want you in our community, no matter what you can contribute financially. We all contribute in all sorts of ways to our community, and we appreciate you being a part of it. Any other announcements I'm missing, Cantor Paul?
No, I just want to, just add to one thing you said. I know regarding the links and the all of the information about services, our services will not be restricted to ticket holders, quote unquote, but also if you don't at least acknowledge your membership going forward, you won't have the links, so you won't know where to look. So please, 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 like Rabbi said, even if there's some financial challenges, we want you more than we want anything else. So please don't hesitate to reach out, contact us, or just fill out your commitment, your connection forms at your earliest convenience. Thank you. Other than that, just lots of stuff happening. Watch your email that will be out tomorrow night for some updates, and also I think, Rabbi, we can let folks know that at least the board has approved our COVID plan, and those of you who are interested in seeing the plan in detail we'll have a link to it up there tomorrow for you to check it out. But basically, we're moving forward virtually, and if you have any questions or comments about that policy, let us know. But the information will be out tomorrow. Time for a little closing melody. If your loved one, I messed up my own song already. If you love not one another in daily communion, how can you love God whom you have never seen? If you love not one another in daily communion, how can you love God who you have never seen? More love, more love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels, they're singing, O Zion, more love. When you love one another, then God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. When you love one another, God is within you. You are made pure to let in the light. More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. Ahava, ahava, ahava b'shamayim, ahava me'enayim, kulanu, ahava. More love, one more. More love, more love. The heavens are calling, the angels are singing, O Zion, more love. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai lemelech al kol ha'aretz bayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo
Send a little more love out into the world. We hope to see you all soon. Lehitraot.
Send a little more love in the world. Send a little more love in the world.